can help anyone else out there who's dealing with any mental health problems by just, like you said earlier, by being vulnerable. But to me, I look at it by being brave.
Rappers can sometimes surprise us with the number of kids they have, and a few have become known for having large families. For instance, Chief Keef, a drill rap legend, has 10 kids with 10 different women. Meanwhile, Fetty Wap from New Jersey has 6 baby mothers. In this video, we will take a closer look at some of the rappers with the most baby mamas. First on the list is a rapper from Baton Rouge, who, interestingly, has more children than studio albums. This particular artist, NBA Youngboy, is a rising star in the rap game, known for his tough image and hard-hitting music. He's gained a reputation not only for his music but also for his personal life, which seems just as eventful. Over the years, NBA Youngboy has had a significant number of children, and many of them have been born to different women. While the rapper's career has been filled with ups and downs, including various legal battles, one thing that has been consistent is his growing family. Despite rumors that he was slowing down, new developments have made it clear that NBA Youngboy isn't planning to stop anytime soon. On September 5, 2024, just as the rapper was dealing with some legal issues, news broke that he had welcomed his 12th child into the world. This child was with his 9th baby mama. The news took fans by surprise, adding yet another chapter to his personal life that seems to be just as dramatic as his music career. The new baby mama, named Haley, confirmed the news, and it sparked a lot of conversation online. People couldn't help but comment on how quickly his family was growing. Some were impressed by the rapper's ability to manage both his music career and personal life, while others questioned how he could juggle so many responsibilities at once. Many also wondered how many more children NBA Youngboy might have in the future. The announcement was particularly surprising because it came around the same time that the rapper was facing legal issues, adding to the drama surrounding his life.
Oh, she about to throw that shit away, she about to... And I was like, wow, so all that had built up to me. So that was a build up. I just listened to her, listened to my aunt, like, I hear you. Cause she was, she was like, boy, you about to get your
Despite all the controversies, NBA Youngboy continues to be one of the most talked about figures in the rap world. His personal life is constantly in the spotlight, but his fans continue to support him, and his music still resonates with many. With 12 children and 9 different women, he has certainly made his mark in both the rap industry and in the realm of fatherhood. Rappers having multiple children with different partners is not a new phenomenon, but NBA Youngboy's situation certainly stands out. He has a large following, and his family life only seems to add to his allure. Whether people love him or criticize him, there's no denying that he has had a huge impact on the culture. It's clear that his journey is far from over, both in the studio and at home. As the story of NBA Youngboy's growing family continues to unfold, it's hard not to wonder how many more children he might have in the future. For now, he remains one of the most fascinating and talked about figures in the rap world, and his fans are waiting to see what comes next for him, both in terms of music and personal life. Baby on social media, it appears that YB and his purported baby mama Haley were not on good terms when she went on the internet to spill the beans. She tweeted loud and wrong, but carry on deaf, not looking for sympathy. That post was made last year when I was going through PPD and I wasn't alone. I felt alone BC of how sick I was during my pregnancy. Throwing up every day was just hard draining TF. She repeatedly confirmed that the Baton Rouge rapper's new child is a daughter named Kiori, and she gave birth to her in 2013. As you can see from the posts above, Haley is no longer involved with Youngboy. What's more interesting is that Youngboy did not address the issue at the time. The rapper has about a dozen children, but he has previously stated that fatherhood is not his vibe. In the meantime, let's not forget that YB's 11th child, Drew Valentina, arrived in April 2024. Although she is completely unknown, people claim that the Baton Rouge rapper's family tree has many branches. He has 2 children, Caden and Armani, with his former partner, Nisha Star Dien. Co-parents has son Cameron from a previous relationship with his son Siri. 1 daughter, Cody Capri, with actress Drea Simone. 1 son, Kelvin Ria, with Aina. 1 son, Tylin, with an ex-girlfriend called Nia. And 1 son, Casey, with influencer Y Mezel. As anticipated, there was a sprinkle of violence on the family tree when Floyd Mayweather, a rapper who had just turned 21, delivered his 7th kid with Yaya Mayweather. Most of his baby moms don't get along with Yaya Mayweather, who astonishingly was reported in the press to have stabbed another baby mom. According to court records, Yana Yaya Mayweather entered a guilty plea to the 2020 stabbing of Latra Jacobs, the newborn mom of a small child. Yaya served 6 years in prison, including community service, for the attack. Everyone is attempting to catch up to the NBA youngster who may have set a high bar in the baby mother games. Since having his first child, Angelo Banks, with his ex, Lil Durk has figured out how to navigate the rap career and his dating life. As of current moment, the track rapper is said to have had Lil Durk Banks and his purported baby mother Trevanna in 2013, after Nicole Cavone opened the door for 6 baby moms in 2011. Craig has been involved in a number of online scandals. This video caught Trevanna's first online appearance, in which she accused the Chicago rapper of neglecting their baby Romeo. Trevanna said that Lil Durk had been a father figure who had not been there for her kid, and she wanted him to do better. She also stated that she wasn't all that. About the fairy tale lifestyle of the internet, it's crucial to note that Lil Durk's online revelation was the catalyst for these claims. She didn't want followers or following status. She simply wanted Durk to accept responsibility for his baby. Trevanna replied on her Instagram story, "You're talking about having another son when you haven't done for our son yet, like you promised." Soon after, the rapper posted an Instagram story stating, "I want one more son, then I'm done. IDK when or how, but I do." Claimed to have been Lil Durk's baby mama in 2021, saying that she gave birth to Romeo 7 years prior, and that despite helping him become famous, Durk abandoned them. Trevanna said that Durk owes his success to their relationship because she bought him a White Castle and occasionally gave him rides to the studio. At that point, Lil Durk had 6 children with 5 different baby mamas. His first child, Angelo Banks, was born in 2011 when Durk was just 17 years old. In 2013, he had Bella Banks and Zidane. In 2014, he had Dare, and finally, In. Since we're discussing the issues surrounding Lil Durk's baby mother, let's not overlook the moment India Royal turned to X, previously Twitter, to correct a fan who had referred to her as Lil Durk's baby mother. Skylar and Willow did this in 2014 and 2018, respectively. The exchange started when India Royal shared a nice photo of herself and Lil Durk with the statement, "Happy wife, happy life." However, despite the post's cuteness, a fan chose to criticize her connection with a rapper by leaving a comment that said, "So you a baby mama?" India Royal didn't spend any time in. Durk may have had some problems with his baby moms, but they pale in comparison to what his fellow Oblak rapper Chief Keef is dealing with. She clapped back, saying, "Durk may have had some problems with his baby moms, but they pale in comparison to what his fellow Oblak rapper Chief Keef is dealing with." She clapped back, saying, "Loud and wrong, we are very much married." Estimated November 2020. When he made Chicago drill rap famous back in 2012, Chief Keef revolutionized the rap industry. However, he did not accomplish this alone. As they say, every successful man has a woman behind him. Keef had 9 baby mamas, which is interesting because he had his first. When Keef said in the song Love Sosa This Love Sosa that he wasn't capping, everyone knew that Chief Keef had 5 children. However, when one of his baby mamas took him to court over child support, the news of his other children broke out like wildfire. In a shocking turn of events, I was just beginning to process that when I came across this 10th baby mama. This man must have taken it personally to raise a child. Filed a lawsuit against the father of her child and other children, and press sources indicate that they made their way to the public eye. In an effort to clear his name, Keith appeared before the judge and disclosed that Erica Early wasn't the only baby mama involved in these problems. According to the report, Chief Keef was ordered by the court to pay $2,500 in child support each month. Failure to comply could result in a jail sentence. Chief Keef also revealed 4 of his 9 children. According to the court documents that TMZ was able to get, the Chero rapper shocked the court by revealing that he had 9 children in all. 4 of them are younger than 5. When the news broke, there were a number of reactions. Sosa is the father of 4 children by 4 different women who are requesting child support, which the court determined to be $564 per child per month. However, Sosa claimed in court that he only makes $9,000 per month in revenue, which goes to his personal expenses, leaving a small amount of wiggle room on the balance sheet. I guess we never know. Chief Keef has done some crazy things, but none have affected me as much as this one. One comment read, "Pull out game negative," and another added, "Damn, so my guy but 9 kid he'll be broken about 9 years." This guy asked, "Did condoms never hit Chicago?" When he released a statement announcing that Keef and his newest baby mother had decided to name their boy Philmon.com, everyone first assumed it was Carpa. Cart was promoting Sosa's new album at the time, and rumors were circulating that one of Sosa's baby mamas, Slim Danger, was a point star. After they split up, she claimed to have hooked up with the baby Tristan Thompson, and Lil Durk paid her $15,000 for an abortion. As it turns out, Chicago rappers aren't the only ones who are thin. Creating kids, you know. Let's check out what Atlanta rappers have to offer. Young Thug was raised in a big household with 11 children, and unlike other superstars, he can't seem to move on from the fact that he already has 6 children with 4 different baby mamas. Young Thug seldom shares anything about his children on social media because he prefers to keep them private. In 2016, he told GQ that being a father is the toughest job in the world. No, Thug wasn't discussing the things he must do for the children, but rather what you must not do because of them. He said that it's not even about take care of the children. The most important thing is that you will not be able to do what you used to do. This is the most important guideline when having a child. You cannot be who you were. I'm not sure, maybe that's why the YSL rapper made this demand for additional regulations. For Young Thug, broke guys yell, don't have children. Being a parent is about duty, not anything else. In this video, the rapper expressed his feelings, adding that if you're broke, you shouldn't be able to, but you're bringing impoverished children into the world. You are producing, __. Because you're wandering about with no profession and nothing, you rob, murder, and steal, but Thugger didn't stop there. You see, Young Thug is many things. Really autotune Kuna, a crossdresser and the creator of a new edgy hipster southern hip-hop brand, but in some of his tweets from 2015, he also portrays himself as a vengeful parent. When you bastards grant me custody, I'll be able to see them every day. But for now, Thugger went on a tirade about the babies and keeping his children out of his grasp. The US Sun reports that on March 17, 2022, a tragedy occurred when Laia Jackson, one of Young Thug's baby mamas, was killed in a bowling alley parking lot in Atlanta. I'll just pay my child support that I put myself on Thugger. He then questioned the legal system that prevents him from seeing his children, who are in a financially unstable situation. He cried out, I just want to know why should a peasant with no job, no future, or apartment house condo have custody of a rich man's child? The alleged suspect murdered Laia as she was exiting the facility after waiting for her for about 20 minutes in the parking area after a quarrel over a bowling ball. In November 2023, Judge Kimberly Ismond Adams of the FTON County Superior Court dropped the charges against Joshua Fleetwood and Amani Spears for Jackson's murder, citing evidence that Jackson was the first to discharge a firearm. Being a well-known rapper is a step up in the dating scene, and our upcoming rapper provides instructions on how to entice females. Fetty Wap. When it comes to ladies, the trap queen star Fetty Wap has some serious business. The New Jersey rapper has had numerous relationships, including those with his 6 baby mamas. In fact, when he was at his best, Fetty Wap was earning millions of dollars from shows and record sales, but these women weren't drawn to his lavish lifestyle and endearing smile. In 2017, the rapper played a more romantic and sensual game, as he disclosed on Instagram. How to attract women in secret. In a video that the rapper shared on Instagram, he can be seen chanting the old, sweet melodies of Musiq Soulchild's 2000 hit song, Just Friends. He says, I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you, you ain't really got to be my girlfriend, I just want to know your name. Sayang hits a high note at the end, and then he switches songs and pitches. I love the way she does her thing, she makes me feel good. Want to sing at the top of his lungs, want to put a rock on your finger. I assume this is how Fetty got his 6 baby mamas, and he has 7 children, all of whom are from the same mother. Fetty Wap may be able to sing his way into people's hearts, but he certainly can't sing his fatherhood during the 2022 Christmas season when other rappers were getting presents. Leona and MSA Kalisha both piled up on their kid's father, and Fetty Wap was being dragged by his baby mam for not being there in their life, exposing his failure to fulfill his obligations. I'm not sure which baby daddy should hear this, but your kid shared it for the holidays. A special thanks to all the mothers who make it happen on and off holidays, with or without the father. Luziona is the mother of Fetty Wap's daughter Zavira and son Zed, female Fetty Wap's daughter's MSA mother. Sadly, the revelation about Fetty Wap's deadbeat father fueled the flames when he uploaded the subliminal disc to her Instagram. Leona, the mother of his 2 children, once wrote on Instagram, "Don't have children with failures." She added, "I almost told y'all something, will let me get off this damn app." It was unclear what she was ranting about, but she later typed a lengthy message about Fetty and his lows as a father. Thankfully, not all rappers are like Fetty Wap. This OG has children with different women and still manages to make it through. Keep the drama to a minimum. Wayne Lil, one of the OGs in the business, Lil Wayne dated a lot of ladies over his career. With 4 separate women, the rapper and record label CEO has given birth to 4 children, a girl named Rigai and boys named Dwayne Cameron and Neil. The Antonia Johnson, Toya the rapper's first daughter, Regin, was born when he was barely 16 years old. He was married to Toya Johnson, his high school sweetheart, in 2004 because they were so in love and wanted their marriage to continue forever, but 2 years later they called it quits in 2008 after having his second child, Dwayne, with a woman named Sarah Vavin. A year later, he had a third child, Cameron, with a woman who was an actress named Lauren London. However, Wayne wasn't finished yet. A few months later, he had his fourth child with Nivea. When it comes to baby mama drama, Lil Wayne has figured out a way to get fewer problems, and he appeared to be directing every drama correctly. In fact, Lauren and Nivea appeared to be directing every drama. Nivea outlined how, curiously, she and I became close after Wayne and I chose to end our relationship. I know it sounds strange, but we were two people going through something that was kind of embarrassing, and it seemed like there was no one else with whom to share this strangely special circumstance. Lil Wayne keeps his children hidden, but he certainly knows how to keep his family close. Rumor has it that he is still friends with Toya Johnson, whom he divorced almost 17 years ago, despite having many children with other women. Lil Wayne most certainly. DMX, a rap legend who unfortunately passed away from a cocaine-induced heart attack, manages it well in contrast to most other rappers. Rumor had it that the rapper battled drug addiction for the most of his life, yet he managed to have an astonishing number of babies. According to reports, DMX has 15 known children from 11 different women. In 1999, he married Shara Simmons, and the two of them had 4 children together, although throughout their marriage, DMX released albums and other works with other women. The couple later broke up and stayed friends for a while, but in 2017 Tara Simmons claimed that the rapper was not giving her the $1,000 they had agreed upon as child support. By the time he was 50, DMX had 17 children and 11 baby mamas, so the biggest question has been how many women he has dated throughout his career. Someone on Reddit attempted to answer the question, saying that it's a very difficult question to answer because we only really know his baby mam at best. It turns out that DMX has 15 children. Those are: DMX did not leave a will when he passed away, so all of his children, known and unknown, had to battle for their rightful allocations in court. It appears that the 90s OGs had a solid game when it comes to rapping in women, obviously Dr. Dre, without a doubt Dr. In the rap world, Dre is a legend. His legacy and accomplishments are too much for him to bear, and he is eager to divide them among his 9 children. In addition to being a titan in the music industry, Dr. Dre, better known by his stage name Andre Young, is the father of 9 children from different relationships over the years. While some of his children thrive in the spotlight, others would rather be left alone. At the age of 16, Dre gave birth to his first son, Curtis Young, who was raised by Dre's baby mom, Cassandra Joy. Despite their initial split, Green, Dre, and Curtis have since reconnected, and Curtis is now establishing himself in the entertainment world. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Curtis Young subsequently carried on his father's legacy by entering the street rap scene, where he is known as Hood Surgeon. I'm not sure, but there seems to be some connection to Gene's medical background. Nevertheless, Dre and his second kid, Latata Young, who was born in 1983 to Dre and Lisa Johnson, have a rather complicated relationship. Although she hasn't pursued fame, her recent public remarks indicate a tense relationship with her father, citing financial difficulties and years of not communicating, even with her own children. In 2020, Latata took to the internet to criticize her father, asking for donations from the public and accusing him of not providing for her. Legend gets along well with some of his children, but Dre and his son Andre were particularly close. Unfortunately, Andre died of a drug overdose in 2008. As well as cocaine, though it may be challenging to manage having several children from various women, some rappers appear to have been born into this lifestyle. Therefore, it is my goal that the rap legend will establish positive relationships with his other children. After all, what good is having a large family if you cannot coexist? Cannon. Nick. In addition to hosting the popular Singer and Wild 'N Out, Nick Cannon is equally well known for his enormous blended family. Over the years, the rapper has garnered attention for his exceptional ability to conceive, welcoming 12 children. In 2007, 2 of ODB's baby moms lost their bid. I reached out in the hopes that someone could let me know when everyone will be established and when I will receive my payment so I can avoid going to court. I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. I'm being ignored enough and we need to stop playing games, as cried out at the surrogate court to have Dirtis' widow removed as the administrator of his estate. Since then, Odd's children have been reticent to take action to claim their inheritance, but it appears that Asana is vying for what is rightfully hers. ODB's children's inheritance doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon, but because he left no will, New York State determined how the rapper's wealth would be distributed. Half of the money in his inheritance was supposed to go to IC Lean, and the other half would be divided among his 7 children, who were reportedly identified. The battle for the remaining children is still ongoing, and his manager informed the press that Nasty, if he could see how distressed he is by what is happening, he would tell me that I should have gotten him a divorce. Was released from prison and made 3 requests: a divorce, a clothing line, and a record deal. I gave him 2 of the 3 before he passed away. If you haven't written a will yet, this is a warning sign. While some rappers who have a lot of baby mamas like to keep them hidden from the public, our next artist wants everyone to know about his baby mothers. Shotty Lo, before he was sadly killed in a vehicle accident in 2016, Shy L was a prominent figure in Southern hip-hop. Shotty Lo had 10 baby mamas and 11 children, thus it goes without saying that will make his life more dramatic. The Southern rapper is well known for having several baby mamas, which has resulted in a unique family situation. His 11 children from 10 different mothers undoubtedly need a lot of care and attention, something that Shy L promised to give them. Intriguingly, Shotty Lo was preparing for his fans to witness how his large family lives in real life through his new reality TV show All My Babies Ma'am, which was originally scheduled to air on Oxygen but was cancelled due to growing criticism. He told MTV. He added, even more interestingly, Shy L revealed how he came to be one of the largest drug dealers to come from Atlanta Bankhead area. I came to be one of the biggest drug dealers to come from Atlanta Bankhead area. I started taking care of my kids and providing for my family. I don't know what else to say. You can hate me all you want to. I didn't ask for it. It just happened, and now that it has happened, I'm supposed to turn my back against it. No Schwat, that wouldn't be right. He clarified that when the money arrived, many women wanted a famous person. Instead of getting an abortion, they would take the money and run with it, and they would have a baby with the most prominent guy on the street. That's how I got all of those babies. If you like this video, click on the card that is now shown on your screen to see more films like it. Shotty Lo disclosed that Shotty L was a wonderful father who was anxious to assume responsibility for his children and baby mothers, which made his death even more heartbreaking.